Hi, everyone. Welcome again to another Teacher Joseph podcast. We're going to have a look at the Christmas messages from some of our politicians now, telling us, of course, to be kind and good, and reminding us of how good they are and what they'll be doing this year at Christmas. It's a little bit strange and creepy because you don't expect them to be telling you how you should be living your life, especially at Christmas time. Well, here's one from our Prime Minister, and he's telling us here how important it is to check in on our neighbor and our friends while we're going to church. I don't know what planet he lives on, but let's have a listen and you can decide.
So call round to a neighbour, check in on a friend or a relative who you haven't heard from for a while. Reach out. It can make a huge difference. That's what Christmas is about. So whether you're at home this evening, heading to work, heading to church, or maybe heading to the pub, let's look forward and celebrate the joy and hope that Christmas brings. From my family to yours, to everyone in the United Kingdom, I hope you all have a very happy Christmas.
That was Keir Starmer telling us to make sure that we visit our neighbours. And this is another example of how the governments here in the UK, they love to play the role of our mother. And there's many other examples of that with some of the laws that they tried to pass to keep us in some way responsible to them. Right, let's move on because we want to hear. I think the next one is going to be Ed Davey. He's the Liberal Democrats leader. Let's have a listen to hear what he is saying in his Christmas speech.
As a Christian, I think it's a great symbol of the Christmas message of generosity, love, and hope, of light in the darkness. So, Merry Christmas from my family to yours. If you ever get a chance to pop down here, this is a tree well worth a visit.
By now, Christmas would not seem like Christmas without the Trafalgar Square tree and the carols which greet it when its lights go up.
Right, that was Ed Davey there, pointing to a Christmas tree and his message of hope. You can see a pattern here. They're all talking about the light in the darkness and from their families to ours. I don't know. I just can't think that I've got enough in common with these people to want them to be anywhere near me. I see them in the Parliament building on TV fighting, and it really gets nasty and very, very personal. It looks more like some kind of really nasty version of Sesame Street sometimes when I see them fighting. If you can imagine a group of puppets attacking each other, that's exactly what it looks like. And when I hear them telling us to have a nice Christmas, in fact, ordering us, not just telling us to enjoy ourselves, we should be looking after our friends and neighbors. It doesn't fill me with hope. I don't know, maybe these people are really nice and in Parliament they become really nasty. Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe they are just genuinely good people and the Parliament brings out the worst in them. But either way, they're not the kind of people I'd want to take advice from. Running the country can't be easy. The opposition is there, people like Ed Davey, to keep the government in check. But Yeah. I wonder if your leaders give you these kinds of messages. Well, one thing is for sure, the tone of Keir Starmer in the first video, he's not a good speaker. He's not really highlighting or stressing. He's just reading from a script. The second guy there, Davey, is something kind of similar. He's not filling me with hope. There's no big smile. What's really missing, I think, is a sense of peace. The next one's going to be from a woman. Maybe that's going to be a bit different. This is from the Conservative leader. Let's listen to her and see what she has to say about Christmas.
Christmas is my favourite time of year. So many of the things I love happen in December. Having lots of family around, seeing my friends, eating, drinking, having fun, making merry. It's absolutely the very best time. And I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone, not just in the Conservative Party or in my constituency, but across the country, for all that you have been doing in your communities, supporting each other and helping to keep all our towns, villages, and places going. I think that Christmas is a time for us to reflect on all that's happened in the year. Sometimes we have amazing years. Sometimes, like when I lost my dad, we have difficult years and we're commiserating, but we do it together. But it's a time for us to support all of those people who need our assistance, who need our help, who need our support. And that's one of the best things about Christmas, that it isn't just about all of the things that we love and want to do, but thinking about other people. And so my message to everyone this Christmas is have a happy one, but also remember all of the people who might be in your community or even in your family who need your support. And let's not forget them either. And I'm looking forward to 2025. I wish you all the very best for the new year and all of the exciting things to come.
Right, that was Kemi Badenoch, and she was definitely the best presenter. She wanted to wish all of us a happy Christmas, and you could hear the difference by her pitch and tone. She actually sounded natural. I almost believed her. She had a really nice voice. I could see she was reading from a script. They obviously had a really good cameraman because he was kind of like moving around her and taking her from different angles. So yeah, almost believable. She did seem to be caring about us somehow. I'm wondering if they actually got together to discuss this because, you know, the theme has been the same from all three of them about looking after family. So I kind of get the idea that maybe they come up with a theme in advance. I mean, surely they could say something different and be more original. But the last one, yeah, I almost believed her that she actually cares about us. But when I see her in the Parliament building again, screaming and shouting at the top of her voice at the Prime Minister with questions and these things, I do understand, you know, they obviously have to hold each other accountable. It does make me wonder, though, about their characters. You know, I mean, you have to be quite forceful to be a politician anyway. So, of those three, almost certainly she gets my support only because she presents very, very well. I'd really love to believe that she means what she says. Maybe because she's a woman, she just seems warmer compared to the other two. I don't know, but yeah, her, because of her intonation and her warmth coming through her voice, yeah, she almost had me convinced that she means what she says, and hopefully, somewhere in her heart, she really does, because we need to hear those kinds of words at Christmas time. Well, I guess that's it from me before Christmas. I don't know why people say that. Oh, my last podcast before Christmas. Because it's just another day. Tomorrow will be another moment. I I don't know why we make such a big deal out of Christmas. But whatever you're doing in the next few days, if you are celebrating it or not, try to participate in something. And if you're studying English, yeah, try to participate rather than simply staring at the TV. Try to do some shadowing, some listening, repeating. Begin to notice just how powerful intonation is, as Kemi just demonstrated to us there. The Kemi, is it? Yeah, Kemi. Kemi Badenoch is her name. Okay, so yeah, just begin to notice how powerful these ways of stressing can be, especially if you're talking to native speakers. But tuning in and hearing the difference, that's a great place to start. Merry Christmas.